A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. See. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the world. He worries there won't be much left to save if this... He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but... Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged. He's...
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important. Out of date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
For the water.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. Your reserves are tapped. This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
Sibi? La fanen aginkan man. Gerat na fal hutut mus. Tugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. Your Muma invented Wung Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons, the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life. He was hoping you'd join them. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. A duel. Better beware, that's a monk up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled. Your empty is key. Hurts bad. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. But fortunately, he's here to give you a helping hand. Oh, he thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be honored. He says, that wasn't too bad, was it?
Anja.
He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim.
No sneeuwwalk.
But you need practice, lots of practice. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something.
Saturutu.
You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go.
Aplitonumuta.
You know you can't make up for lost time.
Kanyala no toro.
You should know, practice makes perfect.
Kala.
She'll see you at the village square.
Inadabsunka.
She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He thinks you're truly a kidling of your environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some. He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. He says only a few are willing to do the little things, but if you make enough of them, they can have a big impact too. You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He believes being considerate will help you feel at peace with yourself. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Mustikimuhka.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. You'll continue to build on the basics. Talent will only take you so far. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone.
Berry?
She won't live forever, you know that. But she intends to make the most of every day she gets, especially the ones you share together.
Kanamunt.
You've always followed your own path, but this time... They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He's not scared of anything, least of all you. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. They push each other to become better, and sometimes someone gets pushed down along.
Pialtuma.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Kototuku.
She's there for all disciples. That's her commitment as Sifu. And when she needs them, they're there for her and each other.
Gendrana mala.
The most important thing is that you're okay.
Asil natu.
It's time to focus on your training now.
Asil natu.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Kalino?
Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be.
Kentsib.
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left.
Amun.
Your Muma says you did well today.
Kototuku.
That's all she's ever asked of you.
Katjak doppolutta.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Taifanamenuma.
You should go see him and find out. Catchy.
Ansonbara.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Rizentere.
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Narolote.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go.
Kamonu.
You're lucky to have such a fine helper with you.
Yo no massaman barut.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder.
Massamal.
Says a good rest makes you ready for tomorrow. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Kentsib. Kamonu.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Kanyala Notoro.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Volakamun Brutna.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. The tribe's caught a fluffy hog. Better watch out. It's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff Hulk is on the loose. Reserves are tapped. Made it count. They've received news a Ronin had strengthened their ranks and were looking forward to meeting you.
dalla tema dalla dai.
A group of myriad crusaders already headed out to Jagni's Mercadorpus outpost and are waiting for you there.
Veitsum paptian sibia.
You should hurry there and help them best the outpost.
Petuyo tutumayo.
Not really. It's west of Bricktown. You can spot... Look, an emergency box from the old days, when you needed to pack a punch to survive. Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Well, small ones. Places like this were cheap. There must be a track somewhere. Even with the world ending, there are fresh days ahead.